Algebra 2 5.1b, simplify polynomials and collect like terms. If you haven't seen the previous video, 5.1a, you might get confused. There's a link in this video's description so you can just click on it. Now we taught this in Algebra 1, so this is a review for most of you. If two terms of a polynomial have the same variables, raised to the same powers, then the terms are called similar or like terms. And like terms can be combined or collected using the distributive property. So take a look at this polynomial right here. You notice the 2x squared and the 4x squared are on opposite sides of the equation. Well, we can regroup or rearrange them with the associative property, can't we? Because it's just adding. It doesn't matter what order we add them. And with the distributive property, we can do 2 plus 4 times x squared minus 3y, which will give us 6x squared minus 3y. And it helps if we write them in ascending or descending order to collect the like terms. So if you remember, in exponential order, ascending means rising. So you would start with the smallest exponent and slowly get bigger. In descending order, you start with the biggest one and you slowly go down. It goes down, see? So when we combine like terms, sometimes you can circle them. What I teach kids that are first doing this is to put a square around one and a circle around another. So we could say that the first ones we're going to combine the 5x squared. We look for all the x squareds and we can put a circle around them. And I use a red pen too, see? So all the x squareds, including their sign, get a circle around them. And then all the other ones can get a square, see? And that helps your eyes to, or a rectangle in this case, right? But it helps your eyes group them together, see? And if you have another one like a Z, put a triangle around it. And if you have another one, put a pentagon around it, or an oval, or, a star, whatever you want to draw. So you put the circles together. We have 5 minus 2 times x squared. And remember, there's an invisible 1 in front of there for a coefficient. So we've got 3 minus 1 times x to the 4th, see? That gives us 3x squared plus 2x to the 4th. For this one, we have a constant of 3 and 5 that can be grouped together to give us an 8. This 4x is by itself, so we can just drop it into place. There's an invisible 1 in front of that y, isn't there? So we have 1 plus 3 times y. That'll give us a plus 4y. For this one, we've got a 3x and a 4x. We've got a 2x squared and a 5x squared. We put the 3 and 4 times x together to give us a 7x. We can put the 2 and the 5 together times the x squared to give us 7x squared. See? Now this is in ascending order because we started with a small one and went bigger. See? Let's try a bigger one. You can see this term is the same as this term. So we're going to put the 4 and 3 together times the x squared y. And there's an invisible 1 in front of that x, isn't there? So we're going to add a 1 plus a 5. It's going to give us a 7x squared y plus 6xy. Let's try a bigger one. We can see that this one is to the third power, this one's to the second power. So let's do the third power first so we can put them in descending order. So we're going to do the 4 minus 12 times x to the third. We're going to add it to the 5 minus 8 x squared y squared. That's going to give us a negative 8x to the third minus 3x squared y squared, and it's in descending order, see? So we didn't really start with that one this time, did we? We started with the one with the higher exponent so we could write it in descending order. Let's try a really big one. Now this one's got 3 different ones. We've got an a squared, we've got an ab, and we have a b squared. So we put the a squareds together. We've got 1a squared, 9a squared, and 1a squared. 1 and 9 and 1 gives us 11a squared. Now we've got negative 2ab plus a 5ab. That's going to give us a positive 3ab. And we've got a 1b squared and a negative 4b squared. 1 take away 4 is a negative 3b squared. See? And the reason that this one went in front of this one, because this one has a 2, it still went in back, is because this one has an a. And a was first. See? All right. Just remember that they're usually listed in order of increasing or decreasing powers of one variable, ascending or descending. Okay? And ascending is going up and descending is going down. And descending is the normal one that you see in the textbooks and everything. Our next video is 5.2a, and we're going to talk about adding polynomials. There's going to be this video added to the Algebra 2 playlist. It's going to be in this description. You can just click on it for studying. And I'm going to add the Algebra 1 Chapter 5 playlist about exponents and polynomials, if you want to go back and study that and see what we did in Algebra 1 so you can remember what we did last year. Okay? All right, so I'll see you next video, and let's talk about adding polynomials. Have a great day. Bye.